my name is Spencer Hauber and I'm in the 4th grade with the charity group. Has there ever been a food that you've dreaded eating? Well, for me, it's peas. And I'll be interpreting for you today, The Monster Who Ate My Peas by Danny Schnitzling. Eat your peas, said my mom, or you won't get dessert. I said before, peas? I would rather eat dirt. I know you don't want to, she said with a glare, but until they get eaten, you'll stay in your chair. Mom left the kitchen and I poked at those peas. Their sickening smell made me weak in the knees. Quickly, I offered my peas to my pop. Ralph barely sniffed them and turned his nose up. I closed my eyes tightly and whispered a wish. Please let these peas disappear from my dish. And something quite strange and mysterious occurred, almost as someone somewhere had heard. Right out of nowhere, a monster appeared. His hair looked like spinach and so did his beard. His big, bloated body was broadly green, and his breath, when he sneered, reeked of rotten sardines. Just how he got in, I hadn't a clue. My heart skipped a beat as I asked, "Who are you?" He growled, "I'm the monster who helps kids like you. I eat up their eggplant. I eat turnips too. I gobble down foods that make small stomachs quiver, like lima beans, collard greens, spinach, and liver. I came in reply to your pitiful plea, and I'm ready and willing to eat every pea. I'll eat up the big ones, I'll eat up the small, but then in return you must give me your new soccer ball." I thought of my soccer ball under my bed. I once bounced it 23 times on my head. "What is your answer?" the monster demanded. "I don't have much time, so I'll be very candid. Millions of kids want their yucky foods eaten, from Bali to Raleigh, from Chile to Sweden." "Okay," I said finally, "I'll give you my ball. Eat up my peas, eat them up one and all. All 64 peas, slimy, gruesome, and green. He ate every one and he licked the plate clean. After he licked and he lapped and he slurped, he set down my plate and he boorishly burped. Then just as my mother came back in the room, he vanished, no trace, with the noise of one boom. She gave me a hug and my ice cream so yummy, with chocolate on top, so good in my tummy. And then I went on upstairs and I peeked under my bed. I started to sweat, my heart filled with dread, for right in the spot where my ball used to be, there was only one very small, squishy green pea. And now, when I want to play soccer with Dad, I think of that ball and I get very sad. If I've said it one time, then I've said it 10. I won't make a trade with the monster again. And long after that, there were peas with their meal. The monster showed up with the same kind of deal. "I'll eat your peas just as quick as you'd like, but then in return you must give me your bike." I thought of my bicycle, shiny and new. I spent my whole savings to buy it. That's true. But when I looked down at those gloppy green peas, I felt like you feel when you get a disease. "Okay," I said sadly, "I'll give you my bike. Just eat up these peas, get them out of my sight." The monster then opened his mouth very wide. He took my peas and he dumped them inside. He chewed and he chomped and he swallowed them down. And boom, he was off for some other town. My mom served me cake, but I just couldn't eat it. I walked to the door feeling down and defeated. I twisted the knob and I shuffled outside to get on my bike and go out for a ride. I looked all around and I started to cry. My bike wasn't out there. I think you know why. For right in the space where my bike used to be, there was only one very small, mushy green pea. If I've said it one time, then I've said it 10. I won't make a trade with the monster again. A week after that, there were peas in the stew. The monster showed up with the same kind of deal. Just give me your puppy and I'll eat your peas. I looked down at Ralph. He gazed up at me. I looked back at my plate. I'd eat ghastly green pea. I looked at those peas and I just about gagged. I looked down at Ralph. His scruffy tail wagged. My pup put his cold little nose on my knee. I reached for my fork and I speared a small pea. I opened my mouth and I squinched up my eyes. The pea touched my tongue and I got a surprise. That pea didn't taste like I thought it would. I had to admit that pea tasted good. I picked up another, I chewed it, and swallowed. Each pea tasted better, and those didn't follow. I ate every pea till there wasn't a trace, and Ralph thanked me kindly by licking my face. I turned to the monster, that grumpy old guy, to say, I don't need you, and tell him goodbye. But right in the spot where the monster had stood, there was only a pea. And it tasted quite good. Now there's not one single food I won't try. If others can eat it, well, so can I. I'm happier now than I ever have been, and I'll never trade with the monster again.